creeping.
Am I creeping?
Hello. Sure. What's up, guys?
Hello, interweb.
Adam's creeping, and I'm
Yes,
a skeleton.
Minecraft. I like this shirt because it's got like all like the little boom and stuff you can read. I don't know.
I don't know anything about Minecraft. Sorry.
My daughter got this for me for Christmas.
Oh. Yeah. Since we're both kind of Halloween themed, it's perfect for Easter is just around the corner.
Yeah, it is actually.
Yeah.
And then I think someone asked, there's a question I saw about us being dads, but I don't remember what the question was.
Oh, that's true. We are both dads.
Yeah.
Suddenly feel that cool breeze. The air conditioning just kicked on. What's going on, guys? Welcome.
Yes, it's been a little bit.
Yeah, that's true.
I feel like we say that every time.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah.
'Tis the season.
Being a little bit.
Yeah. Well, we had the holiday season and all that. And now, I don't know, we've had other stuff going on now, too.
Yeah. It's a lot going on.
Always. So, how are you guys? Good morning, David.
Good morning, David.
We have some stuff to talk about, questions to go over. We've got some new stuff in. We've got for our giveaway here today.
Yes, Asgard, which was a long time in the making. Very cool kit.
Very cool. Watch out. This, which it doesn't show anywhere on the outside of the box, but one cool feature is that all the blue armor, you have a set of orange.
If you got the first round.
Oh, is it? That's
Yes.
obvious. So I should double check.
We'll see if this one does or not. But yeah, if you got the first round of them.
It does. It's got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think all of ours does have the first round, but
you got either that like
purplish
blue or orange.
Which a lot of the like kind of like these Chinese mecha kits usually give you like a first bonus.
They'll say like first round bonus. And it's just all of them have it.
Yeah, pretty much. But you always want to say first round. You never know. But very cool kit.
Yeah. Definitely. So we'll get to that a little bit later. We've got what other new stuff has come in?
Like, a lot of stuff. Armor core kits.
Yeah.
We
did get
we just got a Kotobukiya shipment yesterday. It was yesterday late, so we haven't put up an email or anything, but that's coming today. What arrived.
Other new Gundam stuff.
Can't think of. I mean, I feel like stuff has come in. There's just so many different. We get like a shipment every day now. I feel like.
Something, at least something, yeah.
Did we have Gaia last time?
Pretty sure.
Okay.
Yeah. But in case any of you guys missed it, we have a bunch of Gaia stuff.
Yeah, which is selling out quick, and our next shipment is not till next month.
But it's better than every 6 months or
once a year, like once every 3 years is what it was like looking like for a while. Because I think last time we had Gaia paint was we were in the. I don't even know if we were in the old warehouse. It might have been 5 years. No, we were there. It might have been.
There was some, there was some like 2 years ago.
So, yeah,
it's been a little bit.
Zoids. Which we'll be doing a Zoid promo. So keep an eye out for the website for that.
Next week. If you guys are thinking about buying a Zoids kit,
wait till Monday.
Yeah, wait till Monday.
Unless it's a pre-order one.
Yeah, something that's in stock.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you've been thinking about it.
Yeah.
But speaking about Zoids, and another thing that's coming up, not tomorrow, but the next Saturday is our build day.
Yes.
So if you guys are going to be in the area, or if you live in the area, or if you want to come to the area, you can come for the build day. And we've got from Kotobukiya some stuff that we're going to be raffling.
Yep.
Some model kits, 2 of which are Zoids kits that I've got pulled out for us.
Yeah, and these are all given to us by Kotobukiya, so thank you, Kotobukiya. Great company to work with. They support not just us, but a lot of other hobby stores and hobby events and things like that. So really cool kits that they make, and they make anime figures and all sorts of stuff. So thank them. Thank Kotobukiya for helping us out.
Dave's looking forward to the Liger Panzer. I don't know how something just fell off of the door over there.
That cold breeze you felt.
Yeah, right. Yeah, Panzer. I mean, they've made other versions of the Liger, like remade issued them. So
yeah, I'm sure the Panzer will get reissued probably pretty soon, sooner than later, I would think, because they're like Zach was saying, they did the other two, so I'm sure that's coming. I would think, which is my favorite Liger actually, is the Panzer.
Everybody loves those big guns.
Yeah,
all the missiles.
Yeah, who doesn't?
But yeah, so if anyway, yeah, we've got some giveaway kits that we're going to be raffling at the build day.
Yes,
next Saturday.
Yeah.
So come through. You have to be there in attendance. We've got raffle tickets and everything.
Yeah, and it's free. When you get in, you get a raffle ticket. So these kits are free, so you don't have to pay anything to get any raffle tickets. You don't ever have to pay for any build days here at USA Gundam Store. You come in, you get free food, free drinks, hang out with friends, free raffle prizes. So it's a lot of fun. We do tours of the warehouse. So if you're in the area or want to make a journey, Yep.
You also get free advice from a master builder,
ZakuAurelius.
I was talking about Ron.
Ron.
No. Josh won't be there. This coming
so
one.
we'll see if D can run the store. Somebody will run the register, obviously. Might be me.
Might be Aaron too. Could do it, right?
Yeah, she also works Saturday.
Anyway, that's all coming up. Otherwise, what else might people want to know about of what else coming up? I'm sure we'll have some questions about it, but anything else that you can think of that's like on the way?
The way,
like a new
the Vidar is not on the way yet.
No, yeah,
it's not even released to Japan yet.
No,
it's
right around the corner though.
Real grade was it Shining Gundam? Yeah, Shining is not on the way yet. Yeah,
still a little ways out. Yeah.
The Vidar we got. There's still a few in our first round available for pre-order. So we had to look and see. There's some cancellations and stuff. So there's still a few that will get it, and then we'll put up the date that will then be for the second round. Because our shipment is getting split.
Naturally.
But the Shining Gundam's not.
Good to
know. Is it the
the
Shining one? Yeah. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, God was the first. So Shining Gundam is not getting split. We're getting our full first one right away. So it's always
the
fun.
SNA Fire Lord.
Oh yes, that looks really cool. Have you seen that one?
That's the one that has the lance, right?
Yeah, it has a lance and then like the blue flames, and it's kind of like emerald green, off white.
Maybe it's not the one I've seen, or I haven't seen the color photos of it. I think.
Oh man,
maybe I've only seen the.
You don't follow our email?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Maybe I saw it. I don't know. The one that I remember seeing was I only saw like a grayscale prototype image of it.
They had grayscale ones, and they came out last week with the color ones, and then they showed the color ones with effect parts. So like they released them in like stages. These photos. It was interesting how they did it. But SNA is a really great company, making really great kits.
Yeah, I liked the one that I built a lot. But let's get to some questions, shall we? What other? Let's see. I'm gonna try to find some questions that we haven't answered a whole bunch of times. Who's your favorite mecha designer? Kotoki. There's very few that we feel like we could name.
And I don't even know all of them, honestly.
Speaking of mecha designers, though, I'd seen Naoki had been posting on his Twitter. He just recently he's got something going on. He had just had like shingles.
Oh.
And then like now has something else going on. So we wish him well.
We'll get better soon.
Which is wild. Anyway, not good. Take care of your health. Has there ever been somebody here on YouTube that you like to watch repeatedly, whether it be Plamo related or not? I guess like maybe someone like whose videos you would watch more than once, kind of thing.
Yeah. So I mean, I have a lot of non-Plamo ones that I watch a lot.
Cinnamon Toast Ken?
No, I don't know who that is.
Gaming Beaver?
I don't know who that. I think you're just throwing things out there. I'm sure a lot of people know who Scar is. Good Times with Scar. Do you know that?
Clayton Fioriti. I don't know Scar.
Yeah,
like
it's a Minecraft
character.
No, Minecraft guy. He's got
I don't know.
some sort of medical issue where he can't he has a lot of medical problems. So he plays on a server called Hermitcraft, and I'm sure I'll be surprised if people don't know. A lot of people don't know who it is, but I watch him a lot. Watch a lot of Minecraft things because I like Minecraft.
Watch like Boogie 2988.
You're just throwing stuff out there. Are these real people?
Yeah.
Boogie? What did that person do?
Verify it, chat. I know. Boogie. I'm sure you've probably seen him at one point or other.
No.
He got famous for doing those. He was doing like kind of like gaming content and also does like sketch stuff, which I don't think he does. I don't really follow him much anymore, but you've probably seen his videos where he's like, fat guy freaks out when he doesn't get his Mountain Dew or something like that.
Can I smell your breath guy?
I don't know, maybe.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Thanks, David. I don't know what he's talking about either.
Or what was it? Clint's Reptiles? That's the one we were talking about.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's been a while though. I haven't watched him for a while and like repeat.
I don't know. None of these the only thing that I think I really watched too much on repeat on YouTube would be like music or
music like is a lot.
SNL.
I don't do.
That's pretty much it.
So I'll do like I'll listen to the Minecraft stuff. A lot of people from that Hermitcraft thing I'll listen to. Critical Role I was listening to for a while, but I kind of fell off of that. I'll probably get back on it. I go through waves. You know what Critical Role is? People playing Dungeons and Dragons. Yeah, so that's always fun, which bet you there's people on here that know that too. Music. I'll usually listen to that when I'm like at the gym. I'll put YouTube music stuff on.
Monty Python. I mean, I know what Monty Python
I know that is, but I didn't know they had a YouTube channel.
Is there a YouTube channel? I don't know.
Yeah. Interesting.
All right. Plamo stuff though.
I really surprisingly don't watch a lot of Plamo stuff on YouTube.
Yeah, I mean, there's a couple of
I watch your stuff every now and then, but
there's a couple of channels I'll check in on now and then. But I mean, I don't that much particularly either. Has there ever been? Oh, that's one I just read. What would you want to see for the next for UC Next 100? Is that something that they've announced? I've not seen about that. Maybe they teased that or announced that next 100.
What was that?
I would guess it would be like for like a
1/100 scale kit, or
no, I think just like anime. For like maybe future anime projects are going to focus
on
for
the
like
UC,
UC universe, like out like post year 100.
Oh,
it's like Unicorn takes place in 96 and Narratives 97, and then I think after that it jumps to then like someone can correct me. I think Victory is the next like in canon, like the next series, like chronologically after that, but it jumps like hundreds of years or something like that. I don't remember, but
technology only advanced a little bit.
Well, the Gundams got much smaller.
Yeah, that is true.
They were getting bigger and bigger until Unicorn, and then it's like smaller after that because it's like Crossbone, F91, Victory,
which are tiny.
So I don't know. No, I mean, I don't know. I don't really have anything. I think
they just need to redo the original.
Yeah, I mean,
it would be really good.
Yeah, I think it would, because there's a lot of new fans, I think, and they did this a little bit with Origin, but I feel like Origin was still kind of targeted for like the kind of hardcore established fans. But like just remaking the original series would be a way to like get more people who are new into the hobby or new into the fandom.
Yeah,
to appreciate more like the older designs and stuff. But what's your favorite bit of articulation in recent memory? For example, the RG Hainu's ridiculous ankle bend, RG Sasby's extended wrist for holding its rifle. I don't know.
I do like, I don't know what you call it. Like when things extend. It's like when the leg, like in legs and mechs, like when the Gundam, you can kind of pull it out and then it makes it to where like the armor separation's a little bit better. I don't know if it's really pulling out, but I guess leg armor movement. Does that make any sense what I just said?
Yeah, but I'm not sure, because at first I thought what you were talking about is like to to like for the extent, like some kits will have this in either the knees or like the forearms, where the joint, it's a double joint, but it doesn't
so
have
you
the
can
full
pose
range
better.
until you like
Right.
pull it out.
That kind of goes in. I mean, it's
Mm.
all kind of, because before, I mean, you look at the older kits, like their thigh joint, for example,
Nice.
it's just 2 pieces and they don't move.
Mm.
Now it's like 3 or 4 pieces.
Mm.
They'll move and they'll have that pop where you can kind of pull out a bit and then twist the knee in different ways and stuff. I don't know. Maybe it's different stuff, but yeah.
Yeah, that's a nice one.
Makes it be able better poses.
That's a nice one. I like some of the kits that have a better range of motion in the neck sometimes too, because usually it's pretty limited, and especially if you want to do like any kind of pose where it's like looking up or like flying, and you need to have it like looking ahead. Very few kits can like do that well.
Right.
And so it's nice when they have that. It's kind of a hard thing to do, I think, just because of like the way the heads are designed.
Right. It just hits the back.
Yeah. But when they got a nice joint for that, it's nice. It makes my job a lot easier for posing and stuff. Slimy asks, which aesthetic hits best with you? Frame arms, 30 minutes missions, or Titanomachia? I'm digging Titanomachia because the Vogelg has a nice virtual on feeling. Well, frame arms is kind of all over the place in terms of aesthetic. It has a kind of a wide range. And Titanomachia is only a few kits deep, so it's kind of very shallow in terms of the variety at this point.
Yeah, 30 minute missions is it's very vast now.
Yeah.
So if we're only allowed to pick those 3
between those 3,
and 30 minute missions,
I mean, I would.
Titanomachia has some nice stuff, but
it's really cool designs. But we really only kind of have a couple so far. I would probably say frame arms, but again, like there's some frame arms designs that I love and some that I'm just not into at all. So it just kind of depends on which one. But frame arms has a really nice variety. In there, I like them a lot.
It's like you can make your own stuff with 30 missions way easier than
for sure.
Anything else
for us, like kit bashing and having fun with everything. Those are a lot of fun. What current events and with current events and Bandai pushing more into the States, do you think that they might build a factory here? No,
I don't.
You think we're gonna bring Bandai jobs back to America?
I think things could happen that could push for that more.
Well, I don't know. Maybe,
given the take of the current political climate with tariffs.
He in the last part of the question here, which I didn't read, but he said, or any other company like Kotobukiya. Well,
Kotobukiya is not that big to be able to do that.
They're not, but some of these other, like, not because you have like Bandai, which is up here, and then like Kotobukiya and like Max Factory and other companies that are much smaller in comparison. They seem like they're like kind of equally big, but they're not on that same level.
Right.
But some of the smaller companies, I could see them doing like some of their production here locally, depending on the product.
Yeah, I don't see any of the companies building their own factory.
No, yeah.
I do see maybe companies getting molds to produce certain things here.
Doing
I do
some of the production.
Right, yeah. I do see that.
Because we recently were kind of talking about that.
Right.
So that's definitely possible, depending on the product and things like that, and depending on which stage of the process.
And depending where, it's currently manufactured, I think will weigh up pretty big.
The MGSD line have been some of my favorites so far. Do you think there will be a push to have them come out more frequently?
They've been coming out pretty frequently, I think.
Yeah,
compared to some other lines.
Just as frequently as anything else, like other MGs, like MG Verka, or just regular MGSD. They all kind of like are paced pretty evenly now. I mean, would it be cool to see more of them? Yeah, because I'm a big fan of the MGSD kits as well. They're really, really nice. But I mean, I feel like right now we're basically getting kind of like one per year, and it's all right. It would be nice to get more, 2 a year, 3 a year.
Yeah, but I don't
Would
think
be
we're
nice,
ever gonna get
but
3 a year.
yeah, no. And even when the first year, wasn't it the first year that we had 2 in the same year? The first 2 came out within the same year?
Well, they
or was it
released the
last year?
first one, and then it got, I think, way more positive feedback than they thought.
Maybe, yeah.
So then they made an announcement that more were coming. And then I don't think we got it the same year, because I thought it was like, what was the first one? The Barbados, right?
The Freedom, wasn't it?
Was it the Freedom?
No, I'm
I'm
confused.
pretty sure it was the Barbados. I could be wrong.
No, the Barbados was the second one.
So it was the Freedom.
Freedom, the
There's only-
Barbados, and
then
the Wing,
Right.
and now we have the Ariel coming.
Right. Because I know they made the announcement saying more were coming. And then it was like another like 3 or 4 months, and then they announced what the other one was.
Yeah.
And it might have just fallen to be the next year because of how late it was in the first year.
Something like that.
Freedom was first.
Yeah. So, I mean, that would be cool to see more, but I don't think it's unlikely we'll see, because they have these other kind of MG sublines too. They also have MG Verka, they have MGEX, MGSD, and then just regular MG. So like between those 4, if we get one of each of those in a year, that's kind of like quarterly MG releases right there. What's your favorite scary movie?
I don't watch scary movies. I do watch some suspenseful movies, but I won't watch like Scream or horror,
like
movies.
Slasher movies.
Yeah, but I'll watch like movies that will give you some suspense, but I feel like it's not in a horror genre. Does that make sense? I'm trying to think of what some of those are. Well, like the M. Night Shyamalan movies, probably are more suspenseful.
Like Avatar: The Last Airbender.
No, you just made me say bad words. No, like Signs, I think was pretty suspenseful.
The Village.
The Village was pretty suspenseful at certain times.
Village People.
Yeah. What else did I watch recently? That was The Gorge was kind of suspenseful, but
I want to watch that. So
you haven't watched it yet? Very good.
Yeah.
Very. I liked it. My wife didn't really like it, but I liked it. Like Aliens isn't horror to me. It's more sci-fi suspense type. But I won't go and watch like Children of the Corn.
What?
No.
Children of the Corn's classic.
Yeah, classically garbage.
I get like not being a fan of like Halloween or like Friday the 13th or like
I'm not.
It's like slasher movies like that,
Yeah.
I guess. What about like zombie movies?
I'll watch zombie movies because to me that's not horror, even though I know it's in the genre, but I mean you know what's there, and there will be suspenseful moments, but it's not like Pumpkinhead.
Pumpkinhead. What about Hellraiser?
No, I'm not watching that either.
Okay.
No.
You know what I also like. I'm not super into horror movies. I love like sci-fi horror. I do like a lot.
Yeah.
Like Alien and stuff like that. What's the other, like Pandorum's another good one. Another good like sci-fi horror.
Yeah. Did you ever watch The Cube? There's Cube. I know they made 2 of them.
You're talking about
where like the people get teleported into this cube, and each like room has like
yeah. There's like 4 of them.
Is there?
Yeah. Those are good. I like those.
Yeah.
They get pretty schlocky, of course. Like even the first one, it's like the first one was like it's like Resident Evil. It's very similar, and like the first one was made on a low budget, so it's like kind of bad, but like it was good enough that they made a sequel, and the sequels like have a bigger budget, but then they're just like shittier writing.
Yeah, that's how it works.
But no, those are good. I like those.
It is Pie Day. Yep.
Oh yeah.
Man, sure got pizza today. Oh well.
Pizza pie.
Pizza pie.
Probably have every place probably has different deals and stuff going on.
You okay?
Yeah.
All right.
But I mean, I don't like a lot of different horror series and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But like every now and then, like I watch some. Like for example, I think it's like Last House on the Left. I think, is that the right one? But there's like some that I like, especially if they have like a kind of like science fiction sort of like twist sort of to it.
Yeah.
How that one did. If that's the one that I'm thinking of, where is it? You guys can let me know. Is it Last House on the Left that has where there's like a underground like facility where they're like letting the monsters and demons and stuff up to like this house, like part of this like ritual thing? Or I'm thinking of a different movie.
Did you ever watch that one I told you to watch? I think it was Netflix or Amazon, that the guy was going back in time trying to stop the assassination of JFK. It was like 19 something, or I forget what the name. It's like the date is the name of it.
Yeah, Cabin in the Woods, right?
Cabin in the Woods.
Oh, well, that's the one I was talking about.
Yeah, I know, not mine. Mine's like a date. I think it's like the.
I don't think so.
It was a good one. Had what's his name from played the Green Goblin's son, the first Spider-Man.
James Franco.
James Franco, yeah, very good, very very good. I did when we were talking about that, right?
It does sound vaguely
Yeah,
familiar.
you should watch that. That's pretty suspenseful.
Yeah. But yeah. Anyway, what I don't like is what seems to be, because like, you know, like 10, 15 years ago, there was like a trend of like all these zombie movies.
Hulu.
So I can't watch it. I don't have Hulu.
Yeah,
but now the trend, it seems, is like these movies where these horror movies where like it's like about some innocent person gets lured to like some family's cabin or some rich person's like private island, or there was that one where the people go there for like some like fancy dinner and it turns out they're all getting killed there or whatever. It's like a recent trend. I don't know if maybe there's a name for it, but where people get like lured to some like private place and it turns out the people are like crazy and killing them. It just like makes me
goes through trends.
Just makes me lose faith in humanity. Like this is just like making people afraid to be around other people and not trust anyone.
Yeah, 11/22/63.
All right.
Yeah, very good. Very good series. There's only like 5 episodes or something like that. It's really good.
Yeah, The Menu was the one that I was thinking of. Like stuff like that. And there was the one, there's a bunch recently that are like that anyway.
I never watched The Menu. This got the girl from the I think she's in The Gorge, right? And she
I think so.
Played the chess.
Oh yeah.
Queen's Gambit.
Yeah.
Which is a very good show too.
I like a lot of Stephen King stuff. A lot of Stephen King movies end up being like pretty like schlocky, low budget stuff too, or like made for TV stuff. But I like those a lot. Like
they're not bad.
The Langoliers, it's a classic.
Langoliers, yeah.
Oh, what was that other one with the green glowing stuff? Tommy Knockers.
I didn't watch that.
A good one. Anyway, all right. Speaking of Star Wars books, I recently picked up a Halo book. Have you ever read any of the Halo books? Mm-hmm. You recommend any? The one I got was The Fall of Reach, which I guess is like the one that everybody says like the best one.
Yeah, that one's really good. Yeah. There's another one. I might be mixing two up, but there's one with Spartans that were like forgotten and they got locked in this like place, and then they come back out a few years later, and like the Covenant have already taken over where they were at. But it's not. I don't think that's Reach. I'll get you the name of it.
Yeah. I saw like on the Facebook Marketplace, a guy was selling like a big stack of like 12 Halo books. After I picked up this one, I was like, ooh, kind of tempting. So I was thinking of buying the whole lot of them. So I was checking online, like which were the best ones. And it turns out the one that I picked up, it was from Goodwill for like $1, right?
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I'll try this. It turns out that's the one that everybody says is the best.
I think you're right, Chris.
The Forgotten Spartans. I don't know if when I was
pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah. When I was checking lists, I don't know if I remember seeing that one on the list.
Pretty good.
All right. Yeah. So it's like Star Wars books and Halo books are two that I've recently picked up, like one of each. Yeah. And not started yet.
Which Star Wars book did you get?
It's a.
And are you getting Legends stuff? Or are you getting?
It's something with Darth Maul. I don't remember the name of it. I'll have to check. I forget.
A lot of like the Legend stuff is
I know
really good.
There's just like loads.
Oh, man.
There's so many, but this one, like I checked it, it seems like it's also like a pretty well received, like pretty popular.
Nice.
It's someone that I'm pretty sure has Darth Maul in it, right?
Yeah.
Darth
Maul.
What do you think is the best looking Gundam head design? I mean, the unicorn's pretty fantastic.
Unicorn's nice.
Full arm, or like the Gundam 7th one, I like a lot too. It has like the kind of like yellow accents, kind of like right here. The head's a little bit different. You
I
know,
like the high new head.
oops.
Yeah, full armor.
Oh, I mean,
Seventh.
full armor or not? Just it's a tiny photo. Let's see if there's
If you
a
get
better
full
photo.
armor, yeah. There you go. Yeah.
This one?
Yeah.
That's like a third party version of it.
I mean, it looks similar to like the full burner and arcs.
Silent Storm. I remember seeing that one as well too.
Yeah.
Is it the one where Maul goes to prison? I'm not sure. Like I said, I haven't started reading it yet, but I picked it up and thought it looked good.
I like the high new head. That's probably, I think, one of my favorite.
With the long, like,
chops. High new doesn't have a lot. Well, I guess maybe I'm thinking of this Kasi when you talk about long chops.
Yeah, it's not that extreme,
right,
but the high new is also like
it's more oblong. It's longer in the back than the regular new head.
Yeah, and it depends on like which version of the kit you're talking about. But
yeah.
What do you think is the most versatile type of weathering on a kit? Most versatile, I would say probably washes, I guess, because you can do all sorts of different colors and
it's easier too.
Thickness.
I think the coolest looking weathering is like when you can do rust real well. I think that's
because then you're talking not only like colors but also texture you're trying to get and everything.
Whenever I see someone that does that very well, the rest of their weathering is top notch as well.
Destiny with its tears, like red lines under the eyes. Yeah, that's a pretty cool. I mean, Destiny
like a butterfly, I think, right, is what they kind of were going for.
With the lines on the face. Yeah, I just thought it's supposed to look like kind of like edgy, like scars.
I think there's a butterfly that's like that, because even the wings are butterfly, aren't they? When they
yeah, sort of. Sure.
I remember reading that a long time ago when Destiny came out.
Not Destiny, the live streamer.
No,
talking about the Gundam, of course.
Is there a Destiny live? I don't know that live stream.
Really?
Either,
yeah. All right.
Loop. I don't have time for.
I don't watch live streaming stuff either, and I barely know who Destiny is, just because I've seen him in other stuff. For Bandai and Kotobukiya, what? Are production and printing of kits back to the same rate as it was pre-pandemic?
I think it's more with Bandai. Kotobukiya, I don't. Did we work with Kotobukiya during the pandemic directly, or was it?
I would say that was maybe not directly, because I think it was like right around the time when I came, when you started working with them directly, I think.
And you weren't here during the pandemic?
No, it's after.
So I don't know about Kotobukiya. I know Bandai 100% is way more. I don't know about way more, but a lot more. Because before we would get cut. Now we don't get cut. They just separate our orders out into batches. Whereas before they would just, this is all you're getting, and the rest of it you ordered, you can't have.
They're able, well, I mean, they're able, it would seem, to make like plenty of kits. It does seem like for some, like for example, the G-Quox kit, like if they're going to roll out a new kit, you'd think like they would have like really produced like a lot more. So it does, like, sometimes their production seems a bit unbalanced, but they are making a lot of products.
I think what might throw them off too is, like, for example, if they come out with a new kit, right?
They don't know how the reception is going to be.
Right. And so they've already allocated a certain time to making that kit. And then they might have a reprint kit that might do way better than what they thought. So now they have to also figure out time frame to increase time frame to produce. For example, the O.
They have to be kind of flexible.
Yeah, they didn't realize that here we all wanted the O, mass grade the O. And so, like, when I put in our order, they were like, "Are you sure you want that many?" I'm like, "Yeah."
Yeah.
Like, well,
I'm sure even in Japan too, it's got to be like that. I mean, because it's just been unavailable forever.
The last time I was able to order was 10 years ago.
Yeah, which is like when it first came out, pretty much. I think right around there.
Yeah, that was the last that we were able to order it.
This question in the chat: do you think we'll ever get Evangelion Angel model kits? Yeah, I've wondered that because we always just get like Ava Unit 1, 2, and 3, or
cool.
1 and
There's
2 and
one
0.
Angel kit.
It's like an old one.
Yeah, that
of like
old,
Satya, I think.
Yep, yeah, and that's it.
In the HGLM line.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like some of the angels would be harder to do than others, and some would be just like less interesting. Like you just have like the zebra stripe ball.
Yeah.
Would not really make for a very interesting model kit. But I mean, they definitely could. And I don't by they, I mean like because Bandai, Kotobukiya, now Motoroid. I mean, all these companies all make Evangelion kits.
Right.
So I don't know who would make it, but Bandai could, based on like how simple a lot of those designs are, Bandai could make like Evangelion Angel kits like very similar to like Pokeblock kits. It's like super simple, like very few parts.
Or you could have like a box that has, and they've done it before, where it has like 3 kits in it.
Something like that.
Yeah.
It would be cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for sure. Even if it's just like the entry grade kits that are just static pose. I mean, at least it's like a model kit that people could build. I think that would be fine. It would be nice. Yeah, I wondered about that too, but I don't know. There's somebody on Twitter that I follow that just like designs and 3D prints all of these like Evangelion models. They're super cool. He makes like a bunch of different angels and a bunch of different variations and all this different cool stuff. Really awesome. And they're like big, the stuff that he makes. Will the RE100 line ever be printed out at a more frequent rate? I wouldn't think so. More frequent than it is now.
I did not even have in our last. So what was the last order for like June, July, August, right? There wasn't an RE100 all or full mechanics at all in that order form for any of those months. So they, from my experience, each one right now or has been gotten one reprint per year. So far.
Yeah, so it hasn't been bad.
Yeah, so I mean that's kind of where it's at. And usually what they'll do is they'll send me something at the beginning of the year or some way through the year with all of them and saying how many do you want, and we don't know the exact. I've gotten this 3 times. We don't know when we're going to make it, but we're going to make it, but we want to know how many you want. And then they kind of probably fit it in throughout the year somewhere.
Yeah. So, I mean, I'm actually kind of surprised that they've been reprinted as often as they have been, mixed in with everything else. But yeah, it hasn't been a lot, but I mean, it's been a little.
Yeah,
and I feel
there's like 1 or 2 that haven't been reprinted in a while, though.
I think like what the Ifrit comes to mind, but I could be wrong about that.
Ifrit, yeah, I think the Ifrit's.
Has it?
Did it get reprinted last year? I know the GPO4 hadn't been done in a while.
One.
Yeah, and that did get a reprint.
That one got reprinted.
Yeah, but I don't know if the Ifrit did.
Also, the Yakudoga hasn't got a reprint.
Yeah, it hasn't.
It's one of the bigger ones. Let's see. Do you think the MG Barbatos Lupus will be released this year? Maybe, or like very beginning of next year, January or something.
So we got the announcement for those 2, the Perfect Grade and that, which I guarantee you will probably be on. Was it October, November, December is probably when we'll get
both of those. You think?
Well, that's when.
At least one of them.
Right. So we'll get the info on them probably in 3 months, which will be the order form for that, and then one of those is going to say December, but we won't get it till January, February here. So probably not till next year early. It would be my guesstimate, unless for some reason they add it to this June, July, August. But why would they? Why would they not have done that already?
Yeah, I don't know. I guess our last live stream we did was right after the announcement of the PG.
I don't think it was.
Have we?
I don't think we've done one since then.
Anyway, yeah, you guys. Just the question there in the chat about the price of the PGU. I mean, yes, you can expect it's going to be more than what the RX-78 is. So
and that's 300 roughly, somewhere around there. So I'm sure
but more. It's going to be more than 300.
Yeah,
for the PG new. How much more?
Right. And if I guarantee you, these are going to be released in batches, just like they have been. So if you do pre-order it from somewhere, get it in early if you want the first batch.
Yeah.
Just FYI. I'm sure that's going to happen.
Selling a kidney. Yeah, pretty much. When will the Voltes V Robot Spirits pre-order arrive? I don't know what that is. You know?
Nope.
Can answer that? All right. Sorry.
Send us an email.
Yeah. Do you have a preference for what light bulbs you buy? And not this would be my preference. There's a dead cockroach up in my light, actually.
Huh. Maybe that's the cold breeze we've been feeling. What? The spirit of the roach. That's interesting.
So, I mean, I don't know. Not incandescent. All like apartments in Korea all have like this like just terrible incandescent white light. So what me and my wife used to do was get like that. Japan has this too, like the like kind of like it's not handmade, but like craft paper. It's like not like solid in terms of its opacity because it's like handmade kind of paper. Korea has this too. And so we would just get that and like cut out a piece of it and like put it in the light fixture just to make it a lot more nicer. So it's not.
So you don't like the white light? You like they make warm light that's like kind of yellowish, orangish.
Yeah. We would just make that with putting paper in there.
This is such a weird question.
Yeah, I don't know. All right. Anyway, moving on. Any hints for the next contest? Yeah, so I was discussing the next contest theme in my Discord, and I got a couple of different ideas.
Oh.
So I'm thinking what I might do is I might put up a post and let you guys vote on it. I think I've pretty much got it narrowed down to 2 ideas that I like. I could go with either one of those. Do you have any ideas?
No.
You're just gonna defer to me?
I'm sure you'll come to me with stuff.
Yep. So yeah, it'll be like not like soon, but it'll be a contest for like this summer.
Should do another Apex contest.
Yeah, all right. That was one of the ideas. You ruined it.
Was it really?
No. Good. With those resin kits. Yeah. Do you have a higher profit margin for these Chinese kits than for Bandai?
Yes.
No, maybe not by too much. I mean, I don't know. That's usually like a similar percentage, right?
Into the yes.
Okay.
Maybe not now.
Well, all right.
Probably
that could
now.
change.
Yeah, probably not. So now no on stuff that was pre-ordered. If it stays the way it is and we sold the stuff at the price that we did before the tariffs, I'm not going to charge people extra money. So we'll just take the hit. So yeah, the margin would be less, way less than Bandai kits. But then future announced, kits coming from there will probably have that already built into the price. So then it'll be back to normal. They'll just be more expensive. Usually the Chinese kits are usually way less than Bandai kits for what you're getting. By a lot. I mean, that Asgard kit costs, what do we sell that for? 60 something, 70 something, right? Probably not even.
Something like that.
Let's look this up, guys.
70 would be my guess.
Let's look.
80, Chris says. He's very quick on the draw, maybe.
Chris. Let's see how close Chris is. Yeah, $79.99. Good job, Chris. But that kit alone from Bandai would be over probably $100.
Oh, for sure. Well,
yeah, so
150,
right?
Easy.
So, so you're getting something that's like
for the size and complexity of it and everything.
Yeah, you're getting it's way cheaper than a Bandai kit, and the quality is there. So,
there was another question here. Oh, yeah, kind of similar. Or can kind of piggyback off that. What other brand model kits are most comparable to the Bandai Perfect Grade line? Like some of these third party.
That monument
Yes,
kit was
yeah.
pretty solid. Like
Yeah.
that's a really good kit. That's pretty comparable in
Pretty
my
much like a perfect grade. Yeah.
Which who made that? It's just
Oh,
we've gotten a lot of their
Nielsen
stuff.
Works.
Nielsen Works, yeah. So yeah, they did a good job, and I hope they decide to make other things. Which they've made a few things here and there.
Yep. I've always said that it's like kind of very different in style, but similar in complexity. Some of the Zoids, some of the HMM Zoids kits are very similar, like a perfect grade, just in terms of how complex and how detailed they are. You know, they're totally different shape, but those are pretty similar too.
Yeah, the Oberon kit is definitely like a masquerade. You didn't build one of those, right? Hannah built one.
Yeah,
and I watched her at lunch building them, and it is a really cool. The head on the question from before, like the head on that kit, I like a lot. Oberon.
David also mentioned the Yellow Park Optimus Prime kit, that one too. Yeah, the Frosty Cat.
Yeah.
I tried reaching out to Yellow Park to see if they had an extra. Was it Soundwave? The Soundwave or Shockwave? I get them mixed up all the time. The purple one.
What would they say to you?
If they still had any more, they could send one to me. They said no.
I know.
They're long gone.
Yeah.
Because that one was cool. Like the Optimus one looks cool, but I really liked. Is it Soundwave or Shockwave?
Soundwave.
Okay, yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Shockwave. No.
Shockwave. All right. That knows.
That's why I get them mixed up. Yeah. I always thought it looked cool. Now I'm regretting not getting one because recently my kids have been getting more into like Gen 1 Transformers. So it'd be really cool. Anyway, Ian said, I don't sand my models. I'm just very methodical about multiple reduction passes with nippers. Does that make me a bad person?
Ian, that makes you a horrible. No, I'm playing.
I would say
if you're happy with the way your model looks afterwards, then who cares what other people think?
Yeah, I mean, I think the question's a bit tongue-in-cheek, but also, I mean, like, if you're not planning on painting, then, I mean, like, I hardly sand anything that if I'm not painting. But I also don't only just use nippers. I'll use nipper and knife because I feel like, you just can't get as close with nippers as you can with a knife. You don't necessarily need to sand, but if I'm painting, then yeah, definitely you need to sand.
Yeah.
Wish they kept up with the model kits instead of the model kits that they're putting out now. Yeah, Yellow Parks. Yeah, I wish too that they would stick with more of like those big, super detailed model kits are pretty cool, but they might make more in the future, hopefully. Does a dark gray panel line show up on a dark gray part, or should I just use black? I mean, try it and see, but yeah, I would say black's probably the best bet. What mobile suit would you never want to pilot? A little twist on the common question. Why?
You die. Pretty much any grunt. You're
yeah, that's true.
Screwed. They should make a series just on grunt pilots. That would be cool. Which they kind of did with
8th MS team.
Yeah,
sort of.
Yeah. I mean, they ended up getting Gundams in the end, but it'd be. I think that's why 8th MS team was very popular.
Robin said, "Hey Zach, it's hi Zach. I'm moving houses soon. How do you pack the kits, specifically to make sure it's safe and secured?" So I would just put the kits in Ziploc bags and then pack them up. So they have like 5 kits, 5 HGs in Ziploc bags will fit inside like 1 HG box, and just with them, they kind of act as their own like packing material. Yeah, just because you have them all in there. Like take off the V-fin or any like delicate parts like that, just take it off. So it's just like floating in the bag, because what you don't want is just pressure on those parts. And if it's just floating in there, just laying down on its own, it'll be fine. So I didn't even bubble wrap anything. So, and everything's fine. It all works out. Do you think the PG new will be as detailed as the Daban 160 new that was based off of the metal structure figure? I mean,
time will tell.
It's David's question. Yeah.
It's interesting because I think maybe someone in the chat has this illegal horrible kit. No, I'm playing. is it like a 1-for-1
I don't know.
design?
Yeah.
Because if it's a 1-to-1 design, usually the metal builds. I don't know about the metal structures because we never kept one.
Mm.
The metal builds are more detailed than the model kits. So if it's a 1-to-1, I don't think the perfect grade would be as detailed as like the metal build.
But it is a perfect grade Unleashed, and think about how much detail.
The ARC-78 Unleashed is
pretty
a lot
detailed.
of detail. Yeah.
So I would imagine it would be the new is going to be pretty detailed.
If maybe equal to, probably detailed in different ways.
Yeah. Because the ARC-78 PGU is like has a little bit kind of different detail aesthetic to it than other things. So
yeah. Good question.
Yeah. How soon will the RG RX Miku release?
I know last night they had the Zaku.
And we have pre-orders up for the Freedom. The Miku Freedom.
That's gone.
Oh.
Yeah, that's gone in like an hour.
All right.
And then the real grade Zaku was gone in like 10 minutes or something last night. Like I went on 10 minutes after it went and I couldn't get one for myself. So the ARC-78, I saw a picture of it, but I don't think it's up anywhere yet, if I remember correctly, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, not that I've seen. Of the different releases they're putting out, I think it's the best looking one. The Gundam. Let's see. Have you seen the MG Universe booster in any order forms? Don't we have that now?
The what?
MG Universe booster?
And no.
No?
No, that's the one that goes on the build.
Yeah, I thought I remember seeing that in the storefront like yesterday.
No. They haven't made that in 5 years, at least.
Really? All right.
At least 5 years. Like they've redone the like we have the Build Strike. Like they reprinted the Build Strike a few times, but they haven't done the booster.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. KBBQ or Gyukaku? I'm not entirely sure what Gyukaku is. I'm guessing it's just Japanese barbecue. So Japanese barbecue or Korean barbecue? I would say probably Korean barbecue for me.
I don't know. I got sick one time eating Korean barbecue.
What? So. Here in the US?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, you got to go to Korea and have it.
Okay. Got me there.
That's all you got to do.
Duh.
Yeah. Cancel your cruise plans and just go to Korea instead. Yeah. Let's see. Do you think they'll ever make an RG Devil Gundam? No. It'd be nice to get some new kit of the Devil Gundam. I don't think it would be RG though. Favorite snack of choice while building? That's a tough one because I don't like getting anything on my hands. That's annoying. So it's got to be something like clean.
I usually don't eat when I'm building.
Yeah. Same. Usually
I'll drink something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just because it's like not many snack options that just don't get your hands all nasty while you're trying to handle the parts. So, yeah. No, I'm trying to think. I usually don't eat anything. Yeah,
I usually just have a drink of some sort.
Like a big bowl of marshmallows.
No, I don't really like marshmallows.
Smoothies? I haven't had a smoothie in a while, but I could go for a smoothie. I'll have to, we DoorDash some Smoothie King later.
No, you can.
Damn it. If you're really, I'll see if somebody else wants to get in on that. Because I do like Smoothie King. Or
Hulk.
Is Orange Julius still around, or was that ever here in Florida?
Yeah. It's Orlando has a few, but they're not here. Daytona, there's nothing.
Yeah, I like smoothies. What kind of smoothie do you like, or do you not like
the
them at all?
Hulk from Smoothie King. I think
what
it's
Smoothie King. It's just green, I guess.
No, it's
okay.
It's so bad for you. It's like butter pecan ice cream.
What?
With protein like powder or something like that, and like it's really good.
Okay. I like just like the mixed berry ones.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I usually go all fruit. I don't usually get like any like the extra like protein powder stuff, energy drink stuff.
It's a milkshake.
Yeah, pretty much.
it's a smoothie king.
All right. May or may not be there for the stream, but what's your favorite curry? I think you don't like curry, right?
No.
Right?
Who doesn't like curry?
I don't know. I thought I remember you saying, well, his username is curry and rice.
That's awesome.
If that's something one doesn't like, then favorite pasta sauce. Well,
gold curry is good. Have you ever had that?
Probably.
I had a beef curry in New York.
Ooh.
That they had with udon. And it was so good.
You ever had curry ramen?
Yes. Yeah, so, I mean, I think this was just with udon, but it was kind of like that.
Kare udon.
Yeah.
That is good. Yeah, that's good. I mean, like, but if you're going to Japan, I mean, you guys know in Japan, and they probably have in New York as well.
Yeah.
A Koko Ichiban.
Maybe.
Yeah. I'm not sure, but I would bet that there's one in New York.
What's your favorite pasta sauce? I'm gonna go with pesto.
It's pretty good.
Pesto's pretty freaking good. With a little Alfredo mixed into it.
Oh. Yeah, well, that's probably better because if it's like real heavy on the basil, it can be a bit like overwhelming. It's still good, but like it kind of like overpowers everything else. I've had pesto where it's like too strong. Not so much into like just like the oil pasta, it's like not like the sauce,
just butter.
Yeah, not butter. Well, yeah, but it's like oil pasta. It's like I don't like it when it's too oily.
Vodka sauce is pretty good. Have you ever had that? That's pretty good.
Chunks is good. Too watery is also not good. Too salty is not good.
So you
got to be a
sticking
good balance
of what? Red sauce,
marinara. Yeah, can be good.
Marinara, meat, Alfredo, pesto.
What's that? Like real popular in like where is it? New Smyrna, that place I've been to.
Clam sauce?
No, just the restaurant I went to like a couple months ago. I was telling you about. Yeah. That pasta there, that was pretty good.
They had the red marinara.
I don't remember what I had. I think I had like actually lasagna or something when I was there, something like that. But that was good there. Yeah.
Garlic is very good.
All right, who would win a hot dog eating contest?
Between me and Zach.
Why? Just like that, huh? All right.
Probably me. I feel like I can eat more than you. But speed wise, you might. I don't know.
Yeah, no. I mean, if you're talking like speed or amount, I don't know. I feel like you, probably would win. Kind of either one of those categories. Would you prefer a clean window that you run into every time, or a dirty window that you can see but remains dirty for life? Oof.
This guy that always asks these weird questions every time.
Definitely a clean window.
A clean window that you run into every time, or a dirty window that you can see but remains dirty. How dirty are we talking? It's like if it's like a little dirty but you can see through it, I could do that. Or if it's like blocks out and you can't see the other side.
Well, also, he's obviously not talking about a window. He's talking about like a glass, like a sliding door. If he's talking about walking into it, because nobody's walking into a window.
That's true. That's true. So a sliding glass door,
which just get dirty all the time if you have kids, because they're always putting their hands on the glass to slide it.
Yeah, wait till you have pets too. Then that's just, man.
Yeah, I mean,
I think it depends how dirty it is for me.
It's just perpetually dirty.
Yeah, because I don't really want to keep getting hurt. And then what if you like break the glass and then it cuts you and you die?
What?
Yeah. So you got to think this stuff through, Zach.
All right.
You could run right into that sucker and then never come back.
Do you eat the nubs like rock candy, or do you store them?
Well, what you first got to do is melt them down.
Neither. But
then you chug it.
Oh, you don't sprinkle it on your ice cream? Have like a shaker?
No, I tried that once.
Keep them in a shaker.
Didn't work. You got to melt it down and just chuck it like a shot.
Have a hot dog eating contest and sprinkle all the hot dogs with
That
the
could work.
nubs.
That could work, yeah.
But it's pretty crazy to see people who do keep like a jar and keep all their nubs in it.
Yeah, don't do this, by the way, guys. Just don't eat the plastic.
Oh yeah,
or
no.
chunk
I
of
mean,
plastic.
I'm just talking about just people that just collect it, just like to have a
get
jar
canceled
full.
on YouTube because we're telling people to
do a Tide Pod challenge.
Yeah, do not do this. This is all a joke.
A nub seasoning challenge. No, I just like to keep my nubs here on the floor until it gets to be like overwhelming, and then I sweep up and it's like a jar full at once. It's not so bad right now.
No, I've seen it worse. I've seen it a lot worse.
Way worse.
I've seen it worse, like Legos in here, guys. You can't step without
it's just like a thick coat on the floor of nubs. Hey, can you remember the very first Gunpla kit you put together? Yeah, we've talked about that. And how come I can't scroll here? What's going on?
You reached the end. Did you click it?
Definitely not.
Oh.
I'm just gonna reload here. Now it's even worse. Now what's going on? Now it's like this tiny little window here. Are you with the Federation?
Absolutely.
Yeah. How do you pick the kits that will be in your monthly service? For like the monthly boxes.
Oh, yeah. I mean, there's a variety of different ways. Sometimes we'll order stuff specifically for it. Sometimes we'll have like a lot of something here. There's just a variety of ways that's picked. There's no like set science to it.
Which I'm glad this question came up because I probably would have forgot to ask you this. I meant to ask you this. Someone asked me yesterday about if someone has like an idea for the service, like if somebody signs up for like 6 months worth of monthly boxes, then we give them like free shipping or something like that. I'm not exactly sure how.
We used to have it where you got like a discount code that was assigned to you, but then like the app that worked with the website or worked with it stopped. They stopped like updating it, and it just doesn't work anymore. I mean, if you want discounts, just use your points, I guess. But I mean, it's a good idea. I mean, we've had ideas where maybe there's a more expensive box, so you get like a master grade. You get other perks and stuff with it. It's just finding a way to do
mega
that.
Box.
Yeah, that's just finding. I mean, the mega box thing's easy. You just make a different box, but then you got to have stuff for it and stuff like that. But like the discounts and free shipping and stuff like that would be awesome. We just have to have a way to do it, and maybe it's just me dedicating some time to figuring out other stuff,
how it works on the back end. Basically, it's not as simple as just like offering it. It actually has to be programmed to work. But anyway, so yeah, but I see a lot of like the people on like they have like their YouTube shorts or just like a full on YouTube video about like people opening their monthly boxes. People do seem to be all pretty satisfied with this, so I mean, that's good. So if you guys have not tried it, give it a try. You definitely get your money's worth.
Yeah.
So you're definitely like you're getting more
this month's
than
pretty
what you
good.
paid for, for sure. And it allows you to get something that maybe you wouldn't have tried. So you might get a kit that maybe wouldn't have been something that you would have picked on your own, but now you got it. You're like,
it's not always a Gundam kit. So there's
that's true. Do you like the new Zoids models that aren't HMM? So there's a couple of different new
Tommy ones.
There's the new Takara ones, and then there's like they have like a couple of different ones. They have like the Zoids, like the Monster Hunter like collab ones that they came out with, and then they have like the ones like the Death Store ones and the white box. Those ones.
Those are all.
It's all Takara.
Yeah, Takara.
Right, but they anyway. I've not built any of those yet.
So there's 2 new Monster Hunter Zoid ones that I'm just waiting on the info for.
Okay, it's gonna be coming out still.
Yeah, I hope we get them. I should ask, but yeah.
Yeah, so I'm supposedly gonna be getting. Kotobukiya's gonna be sending me a Death Store kit to build and try out. So I might be building one and reviewing it soon. I may have to remind them about that. Possibly, we'll see. Ever think about selling yo-yos? ever
No.
think about selling yo-yos? We sell a lot of variety of things, but it's all kind of still like building centered or like figure kind of stuff. Not really so much like toys like that. Do you know when the shipment of IBO metal frames will arrive? Any word on that?
IBO
metal frames?
Oh, I think they've already been shipped to us.
Mm.
So they might be on the water. You can send us an email and I can look more into it. I'm pretty sure they're on the water. So it's hard about like questions like this now. Like, do you know when this will arrive? This will arrive. Like,
hard to know.
Yeah, there's so much stuff that's I'd have to just look and see. I don't have it all memorized anymore. I used to have it all memorized, but now there's just so much.
Yeah. Artie asked, hand paint or airbrush, and why? I say, get you a man who can do both. Any update on the MG Vidar release dates? No, I mean, it's not released in Japan. Yes, I mean, once it's released in Japan, I mean, then it'll be shipped to here. You know, just depends on how long it takes to get to here. So, no, not really any update at the moment. We don't know. Do you recommend using panel lining fluorescent paint? So I think he's basically asking, like, can you use fluorescent paint as like a panel liner? And yeah, you absolutely can. I've seen it done. It's very like stylistic. You wouldn't do it like for most like kind of normal builds, but you can use it for creating a certain effect using fluorescent paint as a panel liner.
I didn't know this chair rocked.
Yeah, it rocks. This one like doesn't though.
No.
Yeah. But yeah, you see people using fluorescent paint for panel liner on clear kits.
Yeah,
because it makes for a pretty cool effect if you like shine it under black light. What's your current favorite model kit? Oof,
it's not interesting.
I don't know. I like this one.
This is so long in the making. Is it done?
It's done. What do you mean? You didn't see me driving it around
Yesterday?
No, I was like,
I've seen you trying to drive it around when you got all the different things, but I don't think I've ever seen it be done.
Oh, you haven't seen it? I'll drive it around for you right here. Look.
Wait till you see what I have coming. We should hook up a camera to that. Oh, a little light turns on. Check this out. It's definitely going to bottom out, though, if it hits a bump.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's a lowrider, but yeah, it's been done. You missed it.
So, you know those? Have you seen the TikToks of like where people will get those little like pet sitting robots that drive around and you can find your cat and dog and talk to it?
Oh no!
But they're doing it to like spy on their family members, and they'll come in and be like, "What's that?" And like, so I got one for here. I'm gonna drive around.
Okay. What sounds like? What was that movie? Oh, Passengers. See that movie with Chris Pratt, where he drives the little thing, to go visit her.
Yeah, it's pretty much that same idea.
And you're gonna do that to like deliver notes?
No, I'm just gonna be like, "What are you doing?"
Chris, there's a fluorescent panel liner out. No, it's just fluorescent, like enamel paint. You can get.
I thought there was a panel liner that was fluorescent from a company.
I don't know. Not that I've seen. Just I have some.
Chris, I remember seeing something, and I will send it to you if I see it again. But no, it was like a square. It was like the same bottle, like the Mr. Mark Center stuff, the square bottles. It was the same bottle like that.
Really?
But it was, I'm pretty sure it was like a panel liner, and they were fluorescent colors.
Not sure if I've seen that. Yeah, just thin enamel paint, basically. Yep.
I don't know if he was asking you a question or just telling you, because there's no question mark at the end of that.
Oh, that's true. I just took it as a question.
Yeah.
Let's see. Which Gundam Wing Gundam would you like to see as the next RG?
Heavy Arms. Chris, by the way, did you get the package with the thing?
Did you get I'm sure you did. That was like a month ago.
I'm just wondering.
Just want to make sure.
Steady. Yeah.
Steady.
So he was saying.
What do you think is the likelihood of MG kits from G-Quox or Hathaway's Flash being produced would be? I'm not sure about Hathaway's Flash.
Well, saying that it took us, 5+ years to get a Barbados from IBO? We'll go with 5+ years. And we haven't gotten any master grade from Witcher Mercury. So you still
or
waiting on
Conquista
that.
and
Or,
G.
well, yeah, no one really.
But yeah, I mean, the question is, are they going to make an MG or like a RE or full mechanics or whatever it would be? I guess I'm not sure, but
if they just made a full mechanics, Calibarn would be great.
Yeah, I don't know. All right.
Why do I not get updates from?
This isn't really a question, but thanks for the waterslide decals I surprisingly got in my order. Was unexpected, but so welcome. All right, well, there you go. RG Gundam X, when? That would be cool. I would like that, but I don't know if that's going to happen. But it would be cool. Gundam X, if Gundam X just as a series got more love in general, in some way, it would be nice.
Yeah, but yeah.
I don't know if it would be an RG or what. I don't know. But favorite G Gundam kit? I know what you were going to say before you say it. Let me guess. The gold-plated God Gundam MG.
No.
Oh, damn.
I just don't think there's any point to G Gundam kit.
Favorite Bear Guy kit?
Here's such a crappy series.
All right, favorite Bear Guy kit then.
Ooh.
Don't touch me.
Sorry.
Don't bump knees with me.
Are we including the petty ones?
Petite guys?
Petite. No, so just in the family.
Bear Guy F?
Yeah.
That's the blue one, right? It's blue with a pink bow on it? Or am I wrong about that?
No, you're wrong about that one, because this one comes with one of the petite ones, which I think the petite one is
it's yellow, right? I think
you're talking about the dad one, right? Or father petite.
That's the like grayscale one that has like the top hat.
Yes. That's the father one?
I think.
Oh, man.
Because it's got like a hat and mustache or whatever.
Yeah. I thought it was bluish.
I think it's gray. Because it's like,
I think you're right.
It's like an old like black and white movie style.
Basically, I need to remake a lot of these because they haven't reprinted. They've only done the regular one.
All right. How does the free stickers with the order system work? I've always been curious if it's 3 different designs per month or something like that.
It's 1 design per month.
Yeah.
Yep.
And you might get an order that might not get a sticker in it, and it's not like we can't guarantee it. We try to get them out in every order, but we just sometimes
there've been times where we've run out of paper or something like that.
Yeah.
And so instead of
we produce them here, the stickers are printed and cut everything here. So the sticker printing machine is just like constantly running.
Yeah.
Even like we have it set like to run overnight too. So then we come in the morning, there's like a big roll of stickers, but sometimes we just kind of towards the end of the day we might run out or something.
Yeah, I think yeah.
So, but yeah, it's usually 1 different sticker per month. And it's not added as like an item in the order or something like that. The packers, when they're packing orders, they just have a stack of them. They just toss one into the order.
Yeah. So as long as everything's being printed on time, we have all the supplies and we didn't run out and no one told me, you should get a sticker.
Do you think we'll finally get an HG Big Zam this year? No, not this year for sure, but I feel like eventually we will.
You think so?
Yeah, I think because like we get large HG kits from time to time. We had the Destroy Gundam recently. We have other ones too. So the Big Zam, I feel like it's just a matter of time. It's such a popular like mobile armor. It's like the original mobile armor. It is. Kind of surprised we have never got one so far. So. I would say it's a matter of time. Hopefully sooner than later. I would love it. I would love if they made the Katoki version though, because the Katoki design version of the Big Zam. Have you ever seen that? It's really cool looking. I'll show you. Just because. Katoki Big Zam. It's like this. Not really a very clear photo, but you can kind of get the sense of it, right? It's a bit more like
detail.
streamlined, sort of. It doesn't have that like retro vibe to it. You can kind of see a little bit here. Yeah, like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty cool. Big Zam. Anyway, yeah, that'd be cool. But just HG. I think we will eventually. What's one of the biggest? Well,
big thanks to Mika for packing my latest order. Oh, I'll have to tell her that you said thank you.
Mika! She's not far away, just right out the door there. But yeah.
She probably has no idea where that came from.
If she heard it at all.
She might be picking.
It's more like, it's amazing like how well I can hear out there, but I don't think they hear anything from in here. It's like pretty soundproof, I think, just because there's a lot of stuff that like dampens the sound in here. So like, I could yell and I don't think anybody out there could hear it.
I've never heard you.
Yeah. Which is good because sometimes I'd be blasting my drill hip hop in here. Next seed HGMG prediction. I don't know. I feel like we just always get seed stuff. It would be nice to get some non-seed stuff for a while. The seed kits are always great, but it'd be nice to get some other stuff for a change.
Like we'll get a master grade of one of the new ones.
You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah, you said that. You're still banking on it. I'm still doubtful that we'll get anything from Seed Freedom.
No, we will.
MG.
We will. Yeah. It's pretty
Adam's
popular
got that
in
inside
Japan.
info. Huh?
It's pretty popular in Japan. Usually if it's popular in Japan, then they'll start popping stuff off.
If it's the Gelgoog Menace, then I'll be happy.
Yeah, ain't
but,
gonna be that. It's not gonna be that.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. Where are we at on time? We'll maybe try to get a couple more here just from the Facebook page real quick.
This guy again. What is going on?
What do you guys think the next big innovation in Plamo should be? Not just Gundam, but just anything. Chris wants to know.
What is interesting about this guy is he poses questions and everything, and they're always different. He doesn't.
That's true. Yeah. Why wouldn't you just copy and paste?
Yeah. He puts an effort into his questions,
and never wins. See, just goes to show.
The next big innovation.
Don't waste your effort.
I'm gonna go with moving parts,
like motorized parts.
Yeah.
Like a RC radio controlled model kit.
No, like for example, let's say they decide to start making busts. They'll make a unicorn bust, and you hit a button, and it can transform between unicorn mode and.
Yeah, I just want bust model kits in general.
But... Well, yeah, but they did that walking one, right? What was that, like 4 or 5 years ago? They showed that. Was that at Shizuoka, or was that at a different,
yeah,
you know what I'm talking about?
They just showed like the frame of it.
Yeah, they actually had it walking, didn't they?
I don't remember that, but yeah, they showed something. It was something about like a movable frame, something like that, moving frame. I remember it, just like the image of it was on like a kind of like circular kind of like runner looking thing or something.
Yeah,
but I don't know. Let's see, where was this? Oh, this is good one here. Because are both of you going to try Gundam Assemble when the entire game releases? So on the Gundam Assemble stuff,
did they delay it?
It's delayed, and I think at the moment we haven't even gotten an order form or anything to be able to order them. So we're assuming we will be able to get it because it is Gunpla, which means it'll come from Bandai Spirits, but we haven't even got an order form for it yet.
No.
So no idea. As far as it's like personally, is it something like that? Just you're personally gonna, I mean, whether we carry it or not, you're gonna try to get and you're gonna try to play it, or
no?
I just don't have time.
Yeah, that's my. I just
It'd be cool to maybe get a set of some like for like the store use here. So like when we have build days, if someone like brings theirs, we can play it here. So that might be something we'll look into, but like. We still don't even know when it's actually coming out.
The artifact kits were. I don't know if the artifact, because they didn't even really come out with they did like 3 different waves of that, and that was it.
Oh, the 5th set just came out because I got it.
Well, we aren't offered these anymore.
Because the availability of the artifact kits like here has been really weird.
It's
like
non-existent.
We got them like way late. Yeah, got them like a year after they released in Japan for like the first couple sets, and then now it's now they don't even
offer them. Yeah,
So, do I think that they were market tests for Gundam Assemble? I mean, not necessarily. I think Bandai just tries different things sometimes, and they just wanted to try something that was more like something like a plastic version of a garage kit. I don't know why. I mean, and I guess they figured they didn't want to make something that was like larger, so they just wanted to keep it like kind of small, just to keep the cost down and just like to try and see how it goes. And it seems like they've been pretty popular because they just released the fifth volume of those. But I don't necessarily think it's related. I mean, because they've had other mini Gunpla stuff that they've released before, even before the artifact stuff as well. So I mean, they have, and then all sorts of different Gashapon stuff as well over the years. So they've been making mini stuff for a long time. It's just all right. Random number generator. Let's generate a random number and choose a winner. Here you go. I'm gonna say you can hold that up, but it's so big. We won't have much room on screen here. Hang on. All right. Let me put this up here for us. Asgard.
Remember when we got the line art for this thing? And it took 2 years for them to make it.
Hey, at least it finally got made, though.
Yeah, that's
could have just fallen away to nothing.
Yeah.
All right, one which is Facebook, where we had the lowest amount there on Facebook, only 53. You guys got to be on Facebook.
46.
So I'm gonna go all the way down and count up from the bottom. Yeah. From 53. What was it? 46?
Yeah.
Right. So 53, 52, 51, 50, 49, 48, 47, 46. Right? Did I count that right?
I think so.
All right. Can be a bit like dyslexic when counting sometimes. Steven. Congrats, Steven.
Yay.
There you go.
Send us an email to support@usagundamstore.com with just you logged into. We just need a screenshot you logged into your Facebook account and then what address you want us to ship this to. And you are the proud winner of the Asgard.
Always the bridesmaid, never the bride. Yeah. Chris, don't be such a top fan. I think Chris's questions always get like right at the top. But I mean,
that George, he's a top fan. He's down there at the bottom.
It's just as much. I mean, like even if he's at 1, he has the same chance of winning as if he's 17 or 48 or whatever else the number. So, favorite non-Gundam model kit. Well, I think we know your favorite non-Gundam model kit, Steven. For me, favorite non-Gundam model kit. How about you? I don't know.
I'm really excited about this Flame Lord one. I'll probably end up building this actually at a build day, which Zach knows that I haven't built any. Usually build much.
Last couple build days, I keep asking you, are you going to build something? But you're usually busy.
I'm pretty excited for this kit. Before that, probably be the Monument. I like a lot. I didn't build the one that we have, but I like looking at it.
I think probably the Bailu, the Air Combat Bailu, that gray kind of grayscale one, has probably been my favorite of the past kind of year or so. A handful of different like original mecha model third-party kits that I built. The Monument is up there too. It's definitely a really, really nice one. Bailu is really cool.
Lizard looks really cool. Yeah.
It's a lot of good options. And then that's just kind of all still within like that sort of Gundam-esque kind of realm. And then if you get into other stuff like Zoids and other things from Kotobukiya and other like Moderoid kits and all that, I mean, there's a lot of good non-Gundam options there for you. So check them out on the website. Yes. And that's it for today. All right.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in.
Come to Build Day.
Yeah, Build Day next
Saturday.
Not this coming Saturday, but next Saturday, the 22nd. Starts at 11 to 4. We'll have free food, free drinks, raffle prizes.
11.
11,
not 10.
11 a.m.
It is right on the post this time.
Okay. Awesome. But yeah, I mean, thank you guys so much for all your support. Without you guys, we would not be able to do what we love doing. So thank you guys so much.
I'll post a photo for you guys too, showing what the giveaway raffle prizes are going to be.
Cool.
So you can check that out. But yeah, can't win if you don't play. You can't play if you don't come and hang out.
Yes.
Grab a slice and hang out.
Yes.
Talk to Adam about football or
Stuff.
something.
Yeah.
Hot dog eating contests. All right. Anyway, see you guys on the next one.